Hello! I just realized that in the main shot of this video that Blackstar is sponsoring, you can see a tiny little cable, and it disappears right there into the amp, which is so tiny that it doesn't show up in this shot. Now, I could put it up on something so that you see it, but then we're losing the proximity effect of the ground, because when a combo, which is what the TV-10B is on the ground, it sounds bigger and better. So lifting it up isn't going to do anything. So we don't really have a shot of the product, do we? I mean, we have a close-up shot right there. That's where it is. Show the other cameras. I mean, it must be in more cameras, right? I mean, there it is. And then, what about, okay, we see it from the top. I mean, you see the corner here? There you go. It's not about seeing the amp, it's about hearing it. I mean, what can you do? The tiny amp, it needs to be on the floor. It's a 10-inch amp. Blackstar released the TV-10A earlier this year, which I didn't review. I was busy, they were busy, schedules didn't align. And I think that had 606 in it and probably was more US voiced, whatever. Now the TV-10B has EL34s, I want to say, but it's not 4s, I think it's 1. Because this is a Class A amp, 10 watts, small, boutique and fine. It's for the finer things. It doesn't have a lot to offer, but what it offers is finety. So, it's Class A, EL34, so it should be a, I mean, we put labels on these things. EL34, that's British. Who knows? Why don't we just listen to the amp that we can't see and judge from there? So when we look at the panel on top, it's very, very simple. We got gain. There's a push boost, which also can be foot switched. Tone, that's your whole EQ section, reverb, and master. And that's about it. Let's take it out of the box and see if there's a foot switch in the box. I have to say that I do like the slightly greenish Tolex, the leather handle. It all feels very, very high-endy. I like the grill, which is, I don't even know what that is, with a slightly dirty it as if a car drove over it pattern. It does have the air of a fine product, but it is under $1,000. Well, you're gonna say it's 10 watts and it only has like the one channel. But you know what? There's amps for $3,000 with less watts and one channel. Let's look at some nice product shots so you can actually see the damn thing and some sounds. Did I overpromise? No, it didn't. Nice shots, nice sounds. Now we're going to go and noodle with it in a nice noodle track from Elevated Jam Tracks by my friend Tom James and see what it can do without any help, no pedals, no anything. Let's do that. So technically we're pretty much done. There isn't a lot to this amp. We're gonna do some cleans. We're gonna drive it a bit more. We're gonna run it with pedals, and then you decide whether or not this amp is for you. It's definitely not for you if you're into, 200 watt behemoths for your doom band. If you're a metal guy, it's probably not your amp, but you're a jazz guy, you're a clean guy, you're a bedroom player where you need lower volumes, but you still want it nice and responsive and tubified and not playing with headphones. It hasn't emulated out. We're not even going to try that. That's not the cab rig from Blackstar. That's just a frequency compensated analog out. So let's not even go there. It'll be okay-ish, but not what you want. This is an amp that you want mic'd in a room. It could be great for recordings. A nice little blues box for your band if you're one of those blues lawyers that plays on the weekend with your buddies. I'm sorry you can't see it. That's right here on the floor. That's the amp that you might want. So let's test it out. What you're gonna hear is the 10-inch speaker that's in there, which is a 7080 as far as I know. And personally, I think they're not the strongest speakers. I have a 212 Blackstar cab, which is a nice cab, but the speakers aren't the greatest. I don't know why they put these in there. I mean, they must like them. I have a feeling with a more high-endy, more boutique-y speaker, you could probably get whatever better means sound out of it. Up to you. I mean, buy a 10-inch speaker, buy a few, put in whatever you like, see what happens, and then leave the one in there and pay for it that you like the best. However, what I heard here already, I do like. We're miking it with an SM57 right there and a Roya R10 ribbon in the appropriate positions, but we're also miking it with an I'm always saying that wrong, AEA-R88, which is over there next to the cameras. It's about 3 meters away from the amp, and that's a stereo ribbon for quite a bit of money. Thank you, AEA and Manuel from the distribution, from Clear Music, for shipping that over. That will record the room in a beautiful ribbonized stereo sound, and it's very true to the actual sound in the room. So I'm mixing that in with the close miking to really get you a amp in the room feeling, because this is probably very important for an amp like this, where most people will play it in the room by themselves and have fun with it. So a close mic sound isn't exactly what you need. Just to be sure you can get these sounds. It's not difficult. Put mics in front of it. You don't even need the room thing, but that's what you're getting. Here we go. This is beat up. Oh, it's worse. Beat up Panucci. This old thing got P90s in it. If you can get your hands on one, don't even try them. You will never play another guitar. It's difficult to go back when you've done a Panucci. This shirt is from Mr. Gugu. Link below. There's also a coupon code. Use it. So, no boost. Some reverb. Give it more gain. In the middle, this is actually, you don't even need a Strat. I mean, it's not a Strat, but oh. More reverb here. Reverb's nice. At that setting, let's kick in the Galaxy, which we have on the floor right here. Tape delay and reverb. Ah, that's wrong. My own song, I don't know how to play it. Let's kick in the Tube Screamer because we know what that sounds like. That's the kind of song that I literally can't stop playing. That's pretty impressive how it works with a tube screamer. Holy crapola. Let's crank up the gain here. I love how spanky and responsive it is. Of course, I'm also playing one of the best guitars in the world, but that's nice. Now let's kick in. No, let's not. Let's stay here. Let's play with the tone. It's called mumble jazz. Do anything and it works because it's so mumbly. That's a lot of that's too much. Honestly, you can tweak that any way you want. It's pretty impressive how far that goes, but in the middle is fine for me. Let's go into the jazz for the jazz people. I don't know, Jack. Hey, we're gonna kick in the boost. Now, since I have the gain happening in the amp, I cannot put a delay in front of it anymore because it would sound pretty much like this. Because what gain and distortion does, it compresses. So it'll compress the nice tail of the delay and bring it up. So that's why you want that behind it. That's why the amp has, when we look in the back, an effects loop. And it also has 3 different speaker outs, main input. Then there's the emulated headphone out, which is okay. The effects loop, which can be switched from +4 to -10. And a foot switch. And on the floor, I've got a TC electronic delay right there. You can see that 2209. So here we go. That's pretty friggin' rockin'. Let's put a tube screamer in front of it. don't give a flying rat's ass if we've done everything we needed to do. That is all you need to know. 10 watt amp, tube screamer, put a delay in the effects loop, whatever you want to put in there, and rock and roll is your frickin' uncle! That's impressive. Okay, that's massively impressive. It's got a pretty good range. I mean, it's not a metal amp, okay. But as a recording amp for a studio, if you want to rock and roll all night, under $1,000, no compromise tube sound, absolutely not. With a 10-inch speaker, but put the mics in front of it. Doesn't matter if it's a 412 or a 100-watt amp and all this, carry heavy shit. No. This thing just rocked out with its tiny little pecker out. Cock. Rock out with your cock out. That's how you say it. But it's, I'm trying to be politically correct here. I'm done. Blackstar TV-10B. I'm gonna give it 4 thumbs up if you think this is a bot review. I just played it. You heard it. If you like it, order one. If you hate it, send it back. No harm. I'm not trying to sell you on anything that I'm not. I mean, fun was had. I'll put links below. Please use them links to the shirt. Not this shirt. Any shirt you want to buy there. But because people always ask, where do you get your shirts? Link below, coupon code. Use my links to Sweetwater Andertons and Toman as well. Please, that really supports the channel. It absolutely does a lot. So please, if you buy anything there, use my link. If you like what I do, we put a lot of work into these videos. We use several mics and there's 7 cameras on. 7 cameras. Is it necessary? No, but we go the extra camera mile here just for shits and giggles. So thanks for watching. Links below and animals at the end.